SaLuSa, October 9, 2015. So much is occurring on Earth that it is difficult for you to determine exactly what is happening. Karma is being played out whilst at the same time the light is progressing to bring through more of the higher energies. More and more people are beginning to understand how they have been manipulated by the Illuminati, and rightly feel angry that they have been misled for so long. Not only that, but the way in which you have been denied many of the advances that they have kept to themselves. The truth is that you also knew before you incarnated, that you would experience a strong challenge to take away your freedom and your rights. However, you might not have been aware that you were chosen because of your background and experience. A few may fall by the wayside, but it was known that the vast majority would rise up against the dark ones. Consequently, you have been able to withstand their actions, so much so that they can no longer be sure of fulfilling their own agenda. So we can say that the light has won the fight against them, and although they will fight to the bitter end, they cannot win. We are unable to determine the exact manner in which events will turn out, and cannot therefore predict when ascension will take place. However, progress should now move even faster, and we are helping you on your way. At times it may seem that matters stagnate, but be assured that all goes well, and we will not allow you to be held up. Indeed, where we are permitted we will always help you, and that is often a matter of advising you the correct or best time to take action. We do this by subtle means or when we meet you during your sleep period. The challenge that you face is one that you have to deal with, but we are nevertheless allowed to assist you. Having almost gone through the toughest part of your evolution, we know that you will emerge victorious. Clearly some souls will lose their lives during these volatile times, but that is their agreed karma from which they shall benefit. Indeed, the end times offer you many great opportunities to clear old karma for once and for all. The end times also give great opportunities for everyone's karma to be cleared, and certainly if you are following ascension it is necessary to do so. You cannot take it with you, but we must add that you can be released from it if the circumstances permit. What a lovely thought that you can wave goodbye to any further karma, once you reach a certain point of evolution. If you think for a moment, when the vibrations are raised there is a point where you can only speak the truth, and that in itself will avoid many karmic situations. Man has got used to speaking half-truths, so often that it becomes the normal way of life. Part of your problem is that telling the truth can lead to trouble for you or others, so you tend to cover up. Be assured that in the higher dimensions, you will not face the same problems and life is so happy and trouble-free. In general terms, we have tried to give you a sense of what it is like to live in the higher vibrations, yet without actual experience of them it is difficult to find adequate words. Let us say that you will be overjoyed at the freedom given you, and enjoy the happiness and love that exists everywhere. No more drudgery, no more chores, and all the time you want to satisfy your love of adventure and new challenges. Follow the laws of one and you will enjoy your newfound freedom. Sometimes the earth can provide the most exciting challenges, but these will soon be forgotten when you have the whole universe to experience. All the time and effort you have put in to get this far will be more than worth the effort you have put in. Not least of all, remember that you can again meet your loved ones and friends, and what a glorious reunion you will have. We enjoy telling you of what awaits you once you ascend, and undoubtedly the freedom to fully and freely express yourselves as the loving soul that you are, is the most satisfying experience. You will be acclaimed for the experiences you have had, and many souls will delight in meeting you and hearing all about them. Indeed, as we mentioned in an earlier message, through you other souls will not need to necessarily experience exactly what you have. Your experience can be shared to the benefit of other souls, and so the learning cycle goes on. In time you will put your earth experiences behind you, and they will become mere dreamlike, but you will always have the benefit of them. You have of course traveled a path before, but as you return it will add to your experiences, and so it continues as you grow to a point where you become a galactic being. Because of the confusion and the state of the world, there will soon become a time when many people will be worried by what is happening around them. This is where you can allay their fears, but be careful that you do not overbear them with too much detail. Clearly not everyone will want to listen to what you have to say, and for some of them the truth is a step too far for them to believe. Allow them to find their own truth, but by all means speak with those who express an interest. At such times people are usually concerned as to what will happen to their family and friends. Families will generally stay together and continue to experience and evolve together. It must however be remembered that each soul has a choice at each stage of his evolution, and that must be honored. Bearing in mind all of the negativity on Earth, it must be remembered that a life now that is very testing is not a sign of your level of spirituality, particularly now when so many are probably spending much time clearing old karmic issues. If anything, it may suggest that you have undertaken to clear your karma so that you are clear to ascend. So be careful where you choose to form an opinion of a soul's progress. You cannot really know unless you have read the Akashic records, and even then you will be unaware of what that soul has undertaken for this lifetime. We would stress that karma is not punishment but an opportunity to overcome problems that may be holding up your advancement. What may appear as punishment is simply the opportunity to put right problems that you have, often relating to other people. I am SaLuSa from Sirius, come as always to lift you up and ensure that you know that you never travel your soul path alone. There are always helpers and guides following your progress, and giving you a gentle nudge when you need it. We often remind you that they are there for you, and are pleased to help when you need assistance. Regardless of what stage of evolution you have reached, there are always souls who are ready to help you, and so it continues until you reach the end of your journey. Follow your intuitive feelings when in doubt, as they will not let you down, and they will grow stronger as you evolve. The ego may get in the way, but you may be sure that it is caring for your earthly needs, which may not necessarily be your priority. Thank you, SaLuSa. Mike Quincy. Website, Tree of the Golden Light.